What's happening? Sorry I'm coming on so late. I've had a whole lot of calls this morning, so it's a bit later than normal for me to go live. How are you all? Oh, there's no one here. I'm talking to myself. My hair is all over the place. What's happening, guys? How are you today? Who's here? Ray3656, you're the first person here. CJE is here. Karima Mum176, Charlie B66. Hi, guys. Hi, what's going on? Give me your manifestation questions. Put them in the chat. Hi, Kat. Hi, Charlie B66. Hi, guys. What's going on? Where are you coming in from? Hi, Will. Hi, calm down. Hey, Kat. So, guys, please put your questions in the chat if you have any manifestation or negative thinking or subconscious thinking or changing your life questions for me. So I've had quite a few calls already this morning. I've got some more later on, but I do have a little bit of time today to do my washing and clean the house and do the dishes and shit. Wax my legs. Oh, so much shit I've been putting off. Clean my car. So much stuff I need to do today because this TikTok has taken over my life. Hi, guys. Oh, thank you, Sanj. Gorgeous eyes. Thank you very much. Having a bad day. Affirming through tears this time. This live will help. Oh, darling, what's wrong? What's wrong, Kat? Tell me. Oh, darling. Don't worry if you have a bad day. Guys, if you have a bad day, don't worry about it. Cry it out. Sometimes shit happens. Okay? Just get back on the horse later on when you've had a big cry. You can have a bad day, darling. It's not going to affect anything. All right? Any questions, guys? Hi, Blondie. Hi, Charlotte. Should I listen to self-concept affirmations as soon as I wake up? Then SP affirmations? Yes, guys, but when you're listening to them, you've really got to do them in your mind as well. You can't just listen to them. Listening to them doesn't do much. Okay? Listen and then think them in your head. I've always been perfect. I am so loved and wanted. You've got to think them too. You can't just listen to them. Doesn't do shit. Okay? It's like listening to music in the car and you get distracted by other stuff. You're not actually listening to the song. Hi from Scotland. Hi. God, you're up late. Should I listen to self-concept? Oh, I saw that one. Any questions, guys? Put them in the chat for me and I will try and answer them for you. What's causing my friends to be randomly bringing up my SP? I don't know, darling. Who knows? You're thinking about talking about him or her and so they bring him up. Don't worry about it. Don't take any meaning from it that's bad. Give it all good meaning. Okay? They're thinking about him because they're talking about him because he's coming soon. Okay? Give everything good meaning, guys. Whatever you're reading into, read into it with good meaning. Throughout the day, should I affirm we're engaged or that he's always messaging me? Well, I don't know, darling. What feels better for you? Live in the end. Is the end messaging you or you're engaged? I think engagement is the thing at the end, but you can say he's in constant contact. That comes with engagement, doesn't it? When you're engaged, aren't you talking to each other all the time? You're a very strange fiance if he hardly spoke to you. I literally thought about you a minute ago. Wanted to wish you when I went live. Oh, yeah, I had 3 calls this morning, guys, so I couldn't go on at 9 p.m. EST like I normally do. Hi, Wild and Free. What is the best way to manifest positivity? I'm so unbelievably depressed and I'm trying to affirm. Well, darling, stop saying you're unbelievably depressed. Then you fucking will be. It's like people who go on and on about their disorders. Oh, I've got this disorder and that disorder. Well, fucking stop talking about it. You're telling your mind, I'm depressed. I'm extremely, unbelievably depressed. And your subconscious goes, oh, fuck, yeah, we're unbelievably depressed. I can't believe how depressed I am. You understand? Stop saying that. Secondly, start saying, doesn't matter what I feel, I'll still get my manifestation. I can have a bad day and things always work out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is perfect in my life. Everything is always perfect. Everything has always been perfect. I feel so calm. I feel so happy. I have nothing to fear. It's just my imagination. I have nothing to fear. It's just my imagination. I have one coming up, a video I'm going to post in a minute about anxiety, and I'll put it there, but also depression. You can just say, I'm calm. Everything's perfect just the way it is, rather than saying, I'm happy, because it's hard to say I'm happy when you're depressed. Okay, darling? So find some affirmations that really work for you, that feel the opposite of what you're feeling at the moment, but don't worry if you're feeling down. It's okay. You don't have to feel happy all the time. Hey, I keep saying 1111. What does that mean? It means nothing, darling. It just means you think 1111 means something, so give it good meaning. It's your reticular activating system noticing that number, filtering out all other numbers. So if you see 1111 and you think it means something, give it good meaning. Okay, listen to Loz. I think I shouldn't watch too much Loz Assumption on YouTube. It's making me think I'm doing something wrong. Law of Assumption. Oh, you can, guys. I mean, watch the ones that I recommend to you, like Caleb at Pluto's Gate, or Create Your Future. Sammy Ingram's great. Watch those ones, but don't watch too many other ones, because sometimes it does confuse you, because some people do confuse law of assumption with law of attraction and start mixing up their shit. Like, you either believe the power is inside of you or you believe it's outside of you. It's like two different beliefs. You can't have both. Okay? You can't know you're the power and think something else is doing shit like the universe. It doesn't work. Okay? You have to know you're the power, and that's law of assumption. I have the power. What I assume manifests. Okay? Guys, instead of watching so many videos, you should be affirming. I know that stage that you're at where you watch and think, so I'm doing research. Well, at some point you have to stop and you have to be a doer, not a listener only, as Neville said. Are you listening too much, or are you doing? Are you doing your affirmations throughout the day, or are you watching fucking videos? If you're watching videos too much, guys, trust me, it's a way of it's avoidance of doing what you're meant to be doing. I did that a lot. That's why I know so much shit, because I watched so many goddamn videos and read so many books, and at one point I just thought, I have to stop. That's why I haven't watched a YouTube video probably in about 5 or 6 weeks, okay, about law of assumption or manifesting or anything. I haven't watched television. I'm just doing my affirmations. Any more questions, guys? Suffering from insomnia. Say, I can always fall asleep so easily. I have the best night's sleep. When I wake up in the morning, I'm so refreshed and ready to go. I always have a beautiful night's sleep. I drift to sleep so easily. Say those affirmations, darling, as you're falling asleep. Any more questions, guys? Hang on, I'm scrolling up. There is a video about insomnia. One of the lives, someone suffered very bad insomnia. I did talk in depth about insomnia on the Facebook page, guys. So if you haven't followed me before on the Facebook page, Manifest Live with Loz, do go there. All these lives are saved, because I can't save them in TikTok, but you can watch them back in the Facebook group. It's called, look for it on the space bar, the search bar in Facebook, Manifest Space, Live Space with Space Loz. Put the space bar in between, or press the link in my TikTok bio. Go there, answer a few questions just so I know you're not a spammer. And you can ask each other questions and watch all these lives back. And there is one, darling, called Insomnia something. Put insomnia in the search bar in the group and you'll find that video. Okay? So if there's anything you're looking for, like the old story or SP, put that word in the search bar in the group, and all the videos and questions and answers in regards to that topic will come up. Okay? And you can go in there, and it's a very helpful, lovely community. Okay? What's happening, Kat? Let me know. Any more questions, guys? I can't see any bloody questions. I'm just seeing people joining. Christ, where are the questions? Nothing. Guys, if you can't see your questions, stick it in the little question box with the question mark in it, because I'm not seeing questions. How annoying. Happens all the time. My SP has a new person and said he only wants to be friends. Should I give up? Well, darling, what's the alternative? You give up and you don't get them? Okay, if they have a new person, just ignore the new person in your mind if you can. If you can't ignore them, think, okay, I created you with my shitty, fearful thoughts about a third party coming along. Okay, you're here, but I'm getting rid of you. Okay, I'm going to ignore your existence. Okay, and then affirm, you and he are together. You and your SP are blissfully, happily coupled up. Nothing has changed, and affirm that. And forget what they told you. It's just a reflection of your old shitty thinking. Guys, when they say something to you like, I'm seeing someone else, I don't want you, I just want to be friends with you, it's your fears manifest. They're literally telling you what you feared, which is, I don't think he likes me. And then he says, I found someone else better than you, or I found someone else, I just want to be friends, okay? Help, I love you. SP has come back, but so slow. Fucking calm down, Rosary 92. Guys, it's slowly catchy monkey. If they've come back and you push them, guess what? You'll push them right away from you. Don't expect the relationship to go back to exactly the way it was as soon as they come back. It won't. So many people are getting their SPs back from my one-to-one calls, and then they're freaking out and saying, oh, but now he's not texting me. I'm like, could you calm down a second? Okay, he's texting you again. It's going well. Stop freaking out. Because, guys, the freaking out energy, the pushing energy, the asking them energy will push them away. And then you'll be back to square one, and you'll be writing to me and saying, what happened? And I'll say, it was your thinking that happened. You're thinking, I ran away with you. You're thinking of, this isn't happening fast enough. It's too slow. Well, guess what, darling? If you keep saying it's so slow to your subconscious, then it will go even fucking slower. Start affirming. He commits to me immediately. Oh, he wants me and only me. He loves being my boyfriend. Start saying that. He's so committed to me. And then he will be. But if you keep saying it's so slow, it fucking will be, because your mind is listening to you. Example, counter affirmations for false starts. What the fuck does that mean? A false start? What, like doing a race? I don't know what you mean, darling. Please explain. Is that some kind of LOA bullshit? Like, this was a false start and it hasn't gone the way I want and someone's given it some dumb name? What is that? If that's some law of attraction speak, I don't understand. I don't even know what that means. Guys, you only give meaning to whatever you're giving meaning to. If you think something's a false start, it will be. If you think something didn't work out and it started right but then went wrong, that's your belief. Stop saying it's a false start and then it won't be. Your answer is in your question. Stop saying it's a false start if that's what you're saying. Understand what I'm saying? What does it mean, darling? I've never heard that. It sounds like some bullshit LOA term. With the old story, do I write down all the bad? Yes, then burn it, then write the new one. Write the old shitty story, get it all out of your system, look at it. I fucking hate this story. I'm getting rid of you story. Burn it, then write the new one and only focus on the new one. Do we have to believe the affirmation at first? No, darling Ravina. For God's sake, please stop watching people who tell you that. It's just a thought, and eventually, after many times of thinking it, it becomes a belief. That's how you form the beliefs you now have. They weren't beliefs at first. So how can you possibly believe the affirmation you're saying? It's ridiculous bullshit. When people say you have to believe it, it's ridiculous. What happened, Kat? What's going on? I can't see it. My SP cheated and left, started calling and then stopped again. What do I manifest now? Well, darling, if you cheated and left, you had fears of him cheating, you had fears of a third party, you had fears you weren't good enough, and then they cheat. That's how it happens. Started calling and stopped again. Well, you got hot, cold behavior. He likes me, he doesn't like me. Maybe he doesn't like me as much as I like him. Maybe that girl's still around. Maybe he's cheating on me, and then he leaves, and then he's hot and cold. You've got to get a handle on your thinking. You've got to firm against all that shitty thinking that you're thinking, darling. You are so hysterical. I told you, you remind me of my mother. Tough love. To our darling. What's happened, Kat? I love this one. Oh, thanks, Habs girl. I've been trying to manifest my religious family accepting my boyfriend. Will stop saying they don't. Stop saying they're religious. Stop saying that they don't accept people who are different from them. Stop seeing them like that. Start seeing your religious family as not religious. They're really progressive. They're open-minded. They love who I love. They want me to be happy. Start saying those things, darling. Stop seeing your family like that. Thanks for the wonderful call tonight. Oh, you're welcome, darling. Who is this? Esthetician98. God damn it, I can't see your picture. Manifested someone saying gobbledygook because of Loz and heard it in a show. Did you? I say gobbledygook a lot. So you got someone to say that? Oh, wonderful, darling. Kat, what's happened? I can't see your answer. Like the ones on YouTube, or would you rather just use affirmations? What are you saying, Azima? Sandy, what's happened? Thank you, I'm so happy. I can't even see it. I can't even see what you guys have said that you're writing answers to. Is it okay to do self-concept all day and only a specific person morning and bed? Yes, that's a great plan. Because you're not doing them too much. You're focusing on yourself. Wonderful, darling. Good plan. Guys, I can't see Kat's thing. I can't see Sandy's thing. Okay, noted. Started to freak. Don't want to. Okay, you're starting to freak. It's causing the hot and cold. When you freak out, that's why they're acting that way. It's all based on your thinking first, then they react. So stop fucking freaking out. Seriously. Also manifested the exact parking spot I wanted. Little wins make me believe. Yes, she's a bloom. Keep doing it, darling. Can I manifest feel peace about my daughter? It's been a decade this week since her passing. Oh, Kat. It's been 10 years. Oh, God. Darling, it's hard. Just get through it. Just feel all the feelings, darling. Feel all the feelings. Get them out. Sit in that for a while. It's okay. Okay? And just know that she's still with you. She's still here. She's still here. Imagine the little girl she is now, and she's there with you. She's in your house every day watching you. Okay, darling? I don't know if that helps, but they really are still here, darling. Once you're gone, you're not gone. The spirit still lingers, okay? And just think of all the beautiful memories of her and know that she's still around. But feel the feelings, darling. Let them all out. Doesn't matter if you lie in bed all day, just do it. Okay? I manifested 6 new clients for my law practice. Did you, Sandy? Oh my God, 6 new clients? Holy shit. You must be overrun with work. That's amazing. Gonna have to get an assistant. That's so cool. What do you think about guided manifestations? You mean guided affirmations? Guided meditation tapes, like videos? Great, guys. So long as they're a reputable person, they're saying the kind of shit you want to hear. I don't believe in the ones that are, you can't hear them, whatever those things are called, binaural beats or whatever, or whatever those ones are, we can't actually hear what they're saying. But I used to do lots of guided meditation and lots of guided affirmations. Absolutely. Do I have to visualize me and my SP when affirming? No, darling. When you affirm, your mind naturally comes up with a visual. Your subconscious mind comes up with an image. So don't worry about trying to come up with an image while affirming. It's too hard to do that. Why, when you start affirming, things go downhill? Well, they will go downhill if you keep fucking saying that, darling. People have this thing about, oh, it's transition period, it's a purge, bad shit happens before good shit happens. Guess what? If you think that, if you say that, if you're saying things go downhill, it fucking will. So you have a belief. Why, when you start affirming, things go downhill? You have a belief now at the moment because of what's happened to you that this is the thing that happens. So guess what? Bad things will continue to go downhill for you. Things will go downhill because you have that belief. Guys, your mind is always listening. Stop fucking saying that. Say, when I affirm, everything goes the way I want. I'm in control of this shit. Stop thinking that, darling. That's why it's happening. Can you talk about movement in 3D? Yes, it's always happening, even if you can't see it. Guys, you can't see what's happening. You have got to have faith in the unseen. If you can't see movement, you've got to have some faith in your power, faith that it's happening, faith that you can't see it, but it's still happening. If you can't do that, you're fucked. If you can't do that, that's when you're going, where is it? How long is this going to take? And then it takes longer and longer and longer because you're telling your mind it's not here yet and you'll fuck it up. You've got to have faith in the unseen. You've got to know, I'm thinking it, therefore it will happen. It will come in its own appointed time. If you can't do that, you'll screw it up. Where do you start when manifesting my family accepting my boyfriend? I just said that. So stop thinking they don't. Affirm, guys, sometimes your answers are in your question. They don't accept my boyfriend. So say that they do. Affirm, my family love my boyfriend. They love to see me happy. They love everything about him. They accept him fully for who he is. They're your affirmations. And please, for the love of God, stop thinking they don't accept him. The more you see your family that way, that's exactly how they'll show up. People show up in your reality the way you think of them. Okay? Thanks, Kat. Hello. Hi, Brit Faith. Will I win the lotto? Is that ridiculous? Well, darling, I can't. I'm not a psychic. How the fuck do I know? Are you stepping into the state of being a winner? Do you believe you'll win it? If you can step fully into the state of being a winner, then you will. There's a book that came out in the 60s called How to Win, the game of how to win or something. This woman used to win every single competition she ever entered. Everything. Even a house that was furnished. I'll have to look it up and find it. It's not published anymore. But, I think someone started publishing it since she passed away. But she stepped into the state of winner all the time. She expected to win. You have to expect to win. Are you doing that? Oh, Kat. Darling, bless you. So you're saying affirming gets rid of these fears? Yes, guys. Affirmations are literally new thoughts. New positive thoughts to replace old negative thoughts. You can't live in a vacuum. You can't just get rid of the fears by go away fears. You have to replace that thought with another thought. You have 70,000 thoughts a day. You're not going to just suddenly have 30,000 because you're telling your fears to go away. You have to replace them with something else. You have to repetitively say the new thoughts so they sink into your mind. The repetition then makes the old ones go away. So you have to affirm against those fears. Write down what all your fears are. Write the opposite. They're going to be your affirmations, and you're going to say them and say them and say them and say them during the day with some truth, decreeing a thing, not gobbledygook, but saying, I have always been loved and wanted. I have always been chosen. I am perfect just the way I am. Whatever they are, the opposite of your fears, and say them as much as you can to get rid of those old fears. That's what affirming is. Not an LOA term. False start equals great things show up, but then it doesn't stay. Got your point. Thanks. Yes, well, you've got a belief that happens. Okay, so when you have a belief that great things show up, then it doesn't stay, well, guess what? That's happening because you believe that is a thing. I don't believe in false starts. I don't believe in great things showing up and then it doesn't stay. You do. That's why it keeps happening. Get it? Stop thinking that. Every time I affirm that SP is thinking of me, she is. Well, Habs girl, if you say she is, she is. They think what you want them to think. Okay? They think what you think they think. They say what you think they're going to say. They do what you think they're going to do. So put that thought in her head. Believe that. My ex and I haven't spoken since the last time we were physical. How do I manifest him to contact? Well, darling, If you're thinking it was only physical, if you're thinking it's only friends with benefits, if you're thinking he only wants you for sex, that's exactly what happens. Stop saying that. Stop thinking that. Okay? Stop affirming in your mind, why hasn't he contacted me? I haven't heard from him. What's going on? Stop having fears about the no contact and start affirming. In your mind, you are together. You're living in the end in your mind. And start saying, he's constantly calling and texting me. He's blowing up my phone if it's a guy. He loves being my boyfriend. Boyfriend assumes more than just sex. Okay? I've been manifesting my SP, but he's deleted his Instagram randomly. Well, don't worry about it. What has that got to do with you? Who cares if he deleted his Instagram? Maybe he couldn't watch your Instagram. It was making him lovesick. Who knows why? Give it good meaning and don't worry about it. Every time I affirm that my SP is thinking of me, she is. Oh, I saw that one. If they don't say hi to you when they see you in the 3D, what should you affirm? They're always wanting to talk to me. They can't wait to see me. They love spending time with me. Affirm there's always movement. Yes, there's always movement. I affirmed I always get free food and my friend sent me a Starbucks gift card. Oh, wonderful, darling. Excellent. This is the best life. Oh, thanks, Rita. Can I manifest my dream body? Yes, darling. Say, I love my body just the way it is. My body is perfection. My body is exactly how I want it to be. I love my hourglass figure. I love how slim, thick I am. I love my tiny waist. Whatever it is you want, start describing yourself that way in the affirmation, darling. Okay? That's amazing, Crotara. Yes. Why can't I manifest to change my race if anything is possible? Just an example. That's a fucking stupid example, Natalie. Are you joking? Guys, it's within reason. You're not going to change your fucking race. You're not going to change yourself into a 6-foot-tall black basketball player if you're a white Asian woman. A white half Asian woman, are you? Who's 5 foot tall. Guys, not anything is possible. I don't know what idiots told you that. Not anything's possible. Anything's possible within logical reason. I can't imagine I'm in space right now and suddenly be in space. I'm in my living room. I can imagine I'm there, but doesn't mean I'm going to physically be on Mars, does it? Guys, think about this logically. That's a silly question. Okay? That's silly questions when people don't believe in manifestation. They're trying to say, well, show me that I can't change my race. Why can't I change my race then? Do you believe in your power or not? It's within reason, darling. Okay? Not to tell you off, but that's a question that makes me think that you don't believe in your own power, so you don't believe this is possible. So you're asking questions like that because you don't believe this is true. And you don't understand that you've manifested everything in your life thus far and all you're trying to do now is consciously manifest. But it's things within reason, guys. Okay? Those questions make me think you don't understand that you're doing it all the time without even realizing, manifesting. Any more questions, guys? Oh, can't see any more questions. Hang on, I'm scrolling up, guys. I'm scrolling up. Is giving up stupid because we're always manifesting? Yes, guys, if you give up, it's like that cartoon of the guy tapping away in the hole and he's like in a mine and he's got a pickaxe and he's tapping at the wall to get to the gold and he gives up and he walks off and the other guy's tapping about a meter further than him and he gets the gold. It was just ahead of him, but the guy gave up, never got the gold. It's up to you guys. If you want to give up on your dreams, if you want to give up on what you want, go ahead. But it might have been just this close. What's the alternative? They are with us always. Yes, they are, guys. Trust me. I manifested money and my dad gave me $100 yesterday. Wonderful, darling. Congratulations. Good for you. Helen Hadsell, I think hers her name. Yes, Helen Hadsell. That's her name. It's the book is called How to Win, The Game of How to Win or something. Helen Hadsell. Yes, and she never lost a competition she entered. Someone has recently, I saw it on TikTok, someone has recently published the book again. Helen Hadsell. Just look up Helen Hadsell's book about winning lotto and competitions. Can I manifest a specific body type from a photo and say I am that if I see myself as that? Yes, absolutely, darling. Okay, so start seeing yourself more curvy if you want more curves. Start seeing your waist smaller. Look at the photo and affirm that that's you. Absolutely. Yes, of course she is. Of course she is. What? I can't see it. I have been manifesting my SP, but he has deleted his Instagram. I saw that one. Believe in it. Today at work, 3 men were hitting on me and a woman said, "You are so beautiful." Ah, wonderful, darling. Congratulations. Your self-concept is working. It's on point. Especially when the women start commenting too. Where do I start? Oh, I say, I saw that one. All right, guys. Any more questions? Otherwise, got to go. He was showing how I wanted but went back. So, guys, when they're showing up how you want, then they start regressing a little bit, going back to the old them. It's because you haven't got rid of the old story of them. You haven't seen the new version of them. You're still thinking about the old things that they did, the things you didn't like, and you're not seeing the new version of them in your mind. You've got to see the new version and only the new version. And when they show up in your 3D with the shitty version, you ignore it. You think, no, he loves me and only me. He's so blissfully, happily married to me. He's constantly blowing up my phone, etc. He's so loving and kind. He does everything to make me happy. Whatever the opposite is, the shit he's doing in the 3D, just affirm against that shit and don't react. Okay. Amazing. Oh, what are you saying amazing about Habs Girl? My sister literally just thinks of people when she wants them to text her and they text her the same day. She's powerful. Any more questions, guys? Otherwise, I've got to go. Do you forget about what you're manifesting, let go, detach, or keep thinking about it? I'm hitting my head because that is the dumbest shit anyone can teach you, darling. You can't detach from it. You can't let it go. If you're trying to get your specific person back, you're going to forget about them. Oh, I'm going to let it go. I'm just going to forget about them. I'm going to detach from this whole situation. I'm just not going to think about them all day today. And then you'll fucking think about them and you'll kick yourself and you'll have negative thoughts about them. It's the dumbest advice anyone can give you. And it doesn't fucking work. And that's why people end up on this channel after sitting there watching every LOA person and trying to let go of their person and then understanding that they can't let go because they constantly fucking think about them. Guys, you have to persist until it hardens into fact, until it's shown in your 3D. Is he here yet? Then persist in your affirmations. Persist in your imaginal scene in your mind that you're together. Letting go is bullshit. Okay? Any more questions, guys? How to revise on the spot. Okay, I do it all the time when I burn myself. Okay, so I have my hand on a pot. I'll burn it straight away. It's before I even put my hand under the water. I just see the scene again that I put my hand on the handle instead of the pot. I didn't burn myself. I see it again. I put my hand on the handle, not the pot, and then I run my hand under the cold water and the next day I don't have a burn. I do it right on the spot. I change the scene to what I wanted to happen, just a small quick change. What you wanted to happen, I see my hand going on the handle instead of touching the edge of the pot. Okay? See my hand. I just see it in my mind over and over again. That's how you revise on the spot. You see the scene differently, the way you wanted it to go. That's revision on the spot. Hi, good night, everyone. Oh, hi, Monica. I love you all the way from England. Oh, thanks, Queenie. 1111 1111. 2 people reached out to me after a long time. They are my birds. Yes, darling, they are. Birds before land. What are people laughing at? Lol. I don't know what we're laughing at. I've been affirming for my ex all day, every day for a month straight, and he randomly blocked me today. Well, darling, probably because you had thoughts like, I hope he doesn't block me. Why isn't he calling me? I hope he's thinking about me. Maybe he isn't thinking about me. I hope he likes me. I bet you he doesn't like me as much as I like him, and then he blocks you. People block you out of your fears, guys. Your fearful thinking, and then it happens. Okay, so just revise it. Imagine it never happened. I don't know why you know you're blocked. Maybe you went to go and contact him. Stop fucking contacting him. Stop doing things in the 3D to make things happen. Just imagine you're with him in your mind, okay? And forget the blocking. Revise it, all right? Go and watch my videos on if you've been blocked. Go and watch my lives. Put in blocked and you might see or unblocked and you'll see me talking about it in the live videos. So guys, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, Manifest Live with Loz, put the space bar in between if you're trying to find it on Facebook, or click the link in my TikTok bio or my Instagram bio and you can go to the group, answer a few questions so I know you're not a spammer, and you can watch all of these lives back. I'll be adding some more today. There's over 55 lives in there at the moment, hours of content, beautiful, helpful people in there. Then follow me, if you don't follow me already, Manifest Live with Loz on the TikTok, because I go live twice daily. Thanks, Charlie14. I go live twice daily, and you never know when because I'm moving it around client calls. Now, if you would like a one-to-one private client call with me, it's $110 US. What you do is you send me your backstory after you sent me your time zone so I can tally up the day and the time, okay, of what you're trying to manifest. Then I analyze it for all the subconscious thinking that's going on that's causing you to not get what you want. Then we sit on the call. It's always longer than half an hour. And I analyze more about you, okay, and give you a plan of action to get your shit. If you would like one of those calls with me, please do DM me on my TikTok or through the Facebook group through Messenger. Okay, I'm the admin. So, guys, I've got to go because I've got so much shit to do today, and I've got to go. All right, guys. Oh, it's called Name It and Claim It. That's the book. Name It and Claim It. Is that the name of the book by Helen Hadsell? I think that's the name of it, yeah. All right, guys. Okay, guys, I've got to go. Thank you so much for joining me. If you don't follow me already, follow me at Manifest Live with Loz because I go live twice daily, and I'll be live later on UK morning time. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Bye.